Hi everyone, it's video time. I am doing a beauty haul video today. I am so excited. I went shopping today and I got tons for free, so much more than I'm used to getting for free, and I thought I'd do a little video about it, a little haul video. But before I get started, I would just like to say a big hello, welcome aboard to my new subscribers, and a big thank you for subscribing and liking and sharing my videos to everybody that's doing that, because it's a big help. It's really appreciated because I'm quite new to this still. So it's really nice to see that some people out there are liking what I'm doing. So big thanks to you guys. So I got some free stuff today, and I was shopping for stuff that I use anyway. It's kind of a restock shop. I'll show you what I got. Oh, a restock shop plus one new thing. So two new things actually, I'm lying. I can't help myself. So I needed some new mascara. So I went in, and I always veer away from what I know I love. I should just stick to what I know. But I love Volume Glamour by Bourjois. It's about £7 or £8.99. It's well, I think that's quite reasonable. That's quite an okay price to pay, and I have used it for years. I like the brush on it. I like the consistency of the product. It's not too clumpy. It's a little bit on the wet side when you first open it and start using it, but if you use it every day, give it a week, and it's kind of got into the swing of things, and it's a little bit of a better consistency. But to be honest with you, I tend to have two on the go at the same time, because I've got the one that I've been using, which is on the way to drying out, and then I've got the new one that is a little bit too wet and liquidy because it's so brand new, and I find that if I use a mixture of the two, I get like the perfect lash coverage. So I wanted to buy two just to keep my stocks going. They don't do the Volume Glamour that I love. Now it kind of looks like this. This is the Bourjois Volume Glamour, and I was quite happy to buy this one, but normally the one that I get has got a pink lid. I don't really know what the difference is because this one just says ultra black on the front. It's black. That'll do me. I'm quite happy. So I got two of these, so I'm restocking, so that's fine. But I did notice, and this was in Boots by the way, that when you spend £15 on Bourjois, you get a freebie, which I love. So I got this today. This is the free gift that you get when you spend £15. So two lots of £7.99, and I've easily spent £15. Plus I'm buying stuff that I would use anyway, so I didn't have to go out of my way to spend the £15. And I was quite chuffed with this. So this is, I thought it was black, but actually I got it out earlier to have a little look at things, and while my daughter was chewing it, because she's teething, there are little teeth marks in it already. Oh dear, and a bit of dribble as well that's dried onto the side, that's good. But actually looking at it, it's quite a lovely colour. It's very festive. It's obviously got that nice shine to it. You can see where the shine has gone. It's got little bits of dribble that have kind of dried on, but I'll give it a wipe, it'll be fine. So it's a nice little cosmetic case. It's a good size, and it's actually green. I didn't realise this. So it was only when she was kind of yanking it around and giving it a chew that I noticed in the light it's kind of like a lovely festive deep green colour. So I was well chuffed with that. Plus you've got a nice little suede-y effect kind of tassel on the side. It's a good size inside. I mean, it's still got the tissue paper inside, but it's a nice size. Very useful. I will be using that, and inside you get these little babies. So this is again all stuff that I'm going to be using and quite happy to accept for free. So we've got the ultra black 24-hour liquid felt tip liner. Now this is normally worth, I believe, £6.99 if memory serves me, but this is the sort of thing that I'm going to use all the time, and in fact the moment I whipped it out I stuck some on straight away. So if I get really close, I don't know if you can see, but I'm already wearing it. I did have eyeliner on already, but I just thought stick it over the top, it'll be fine. So that's a nice eyeliner. I was happy with that. And then this one, a volume clubbing mascara, which I've got to be honest, I have actually steered clear of in the past because it's a good size brush. I like a nice big fat bristly brush, so I like the size of that. But what puts me off is the amount of product that comes out onto the brush every time you take it out of the tube. And I've kind of steered clear from this mascara in the past, but hey ho, I'm getting it for free, so I can't complain. But what I would say is that I'm still not liking the amount of product that comes out on the brush, so I'm just going to scrape it off back into the tube. It's no biggie. Just scrape it off, and you know, you'll get a longer wear out of the tube as well, which is actually quite good. But my mum was trying to read out on the packaging, bless her, she was trying to read out the products that you get for free, and she didn't have her glasses on. She kept calling it volume chubbing mascara, which tickled me. And the third and last product that you get, if I try and organise my piles and keep these separate, third product that you get, full size again I must say, which is impressive, is this Rouge Edition Velvet Liquid Lipstick, which is lovely. I was a little bit disappointed with the colour, I've got to be honest with you. I'll do a little swatch on the back. Oh, just to say, this mascara is in black, safe colour. Didn't mention that, just thought I'd get that in there. Talking of colours, I was a little bit disappointed with this one because it's on the peachy side. It's actually called Peach Club, and it's a matte finish liquid lipstick, which is fine. I was really excited about that. If I swatch it on the back of my hands just to show you. But when I put it on, I actually sampled it earlier, and I've got a photo of me with it on in good light, so I will include that in the video so that you can see what it looks like on. I'm not going to try it on right now, but I'll just swatch it on the back of my hand. It's bright. It's really bright. It's really bright. I'm going to talk to you about the consistency of the product as well. Okay, so if you can see that, it kind of looks a little bit pinky there. But hopefully you can see in there, it's actually more on the peachy side. Now, I was quite surprised that they included a peach-based lip colour as a freebie, because naturally, something that's got a yellow-based colour to it, which peach is, it's actually going to suit less people. And the thing about yellow-based oranges, or sorry, yellow-based reds or orange-based reds is you have to have super white teeth to pull it off. I'm not sure my teeth are white enough for it, although it looked okay. It's not a reject. I will make use of it, but I think it's a very, very bright colour, so I might wear it when I'm teaching, and I want to feel a little bit hip and down with the kids. Where's my tissue gone? I might wear it when I'm teaching, but I probably wouldn't wear it out, to be honest with you, because it's just too bright, and I think it screams look at me a little bit too much. Now, the other thing that I was a little bit unsure of is the consistency. Now, if you can see how I've put that on the back of my hand, that is actually me trying to do one smooth swish, and it's not possible. The product is a little bit like a gel texture to it, and I would say when you put it on your lips it's a bit clumpy. You kind of chase it around a bit, and that really annoys me, because what you get is like this thick rim of product around the edge of your lip, which you want to kind of scrape off, but then if you chase it too far to the outside of your lip, you end up going outside of your lip line and you just look like a clown. So it's actually a little bit tricky to apply. So I think the best tip for this one is going to be applying a thin layer, and then maybe just give it a few seconds to settle in, and then maybe building up the layers. But it is a clumpy gel, I would say, and that's not to be too negative about it. You can make it work, and it's a freebie, so you can't really complain too much. I think this product is actually worth £8.99. I did check it up on the website before I started my video, and this is the Boots website, I should say. I checked all my prices from the Boots website, so I'm not sure if it's different elsewhere. So that's what you get free from Bourjois. Can't complain, really happy with that. What else did I get free? On my buy list I had to buy some new powder, and I also wanted to go to bareMinerals, and they do a hydrating gel. Has she written it down for me? Complexion Rescue Hydrating Gel, and I got her to colour match me, and I've got this cute, this is what I love about bareMinerals, is you get this sample shade. I love a brand that lets you have samples and you don't feel too awkward about asking for a sample, because let's be honest, who wants to sit in the middle of the shop, especially when you've got your kid in the buggy next to you, or you're keeping your mum waiting or your mate or something. You don't want to sit in the shop and have your face and makeup taken off, which you've taken time in the morning to put on, and then they're going to put on the product. What if you don't like it? You're then kind of stuck with it. Really, I think the best way to sample something is to get a little bit of the product and take it home and try it on after you've used all of your normal morning products, your moisturiser, your primer, whatever you do. Put it on in the way that you normally do your makeup, and then you're going to get the best experience and the best test as to whether it's something you're going to use or not. So that's what I asked the girl for, and I was bracing myself all ready for the awkwardness, and that, oh well, would you like to sit down and I'll do it for you? And I would just say no. It took me time to do this makeup. I've got 2 children under 3. I'm lucky enough to put makeup on in the first place. I do not want you to take it off. But she was really good, and bareMinerals are really good, and I find also Estee Lauder is very good for that. Not that the other brands aren't. I haven't experienced asking all the other brands, but I have experienced those 2 and they are really nice about it. So she gave me this little pot of this hydrating gel, so I'm going to sample that tomorrow when I do my makeup fresh in the morning, and I'm going to do a separate video on this little baby just to tell you all about it, because what I'm trying to do is come away from too much product on my face, my skin, because at the end of the day I just feel a little bit heavy and a little bit sometimes slippery. That doesn't sound very nice, but I just feel like I'm wearing more than I need to, and if I can get away with wearing less, then I want to, because it's actually probably going to be better for my skin and give me a more natural look in the long run. So I'm looking forward to trying that, and as I say, I'll do a separate video on that, so watch this space. But I needed some more loose powder, and I needed another lip liner. Where's that gone? Somewhere around here. Here it is. And I happened to use No. 7. Now, I used to use Body Shop loose powder and I loved it. It's great, it's no problem. But then when I did the price comparison, gram for gram, and how much it costs you per 100 grams of product, the No. 7 loose powder is actually cheaper, and it's just as good a product. So I've happily moved over to that, plus I get my Boots points on it. Although I was enjoying the Love Your Body Body Shop membership card benefits as well. So I use a loose powder, and here it is. It's a nice substantial tub. It's 20-gram tub, and I get it in the fair shade. I like a loose powder because you can control the coverage, and I don't really want coverage from my powder. I just want it to hold my makeup in place. That's all I ask of it. So I needed some of this, so I got some. And I needed another lip liner, and you might have seen in my previous video about lipsticks, is that I love this one, No. 7 Precision Lip Liner in Nude. That's the shade, it's called Nude. I'm not wearing it today, I was, but then I drew over the top of it so you can't really see it now. And they had this promotion going. So buy 2 cosmetic products from No. 7 and you get one of these. Nice little festive packaging there. Now this had 4 products inside and I was really excited about this. Can I just rewind and say that the Bourjois free gift is worth £23.97. So you get £23.97's worth of products free inside. That's not including whatever the pouch would have cost, because obviously they don't sell those separately. So that was effectively free and not included in the value of the products that were inside. So I thought that was fab. So basically 24 quid plus a free pouch. Back to No. 7, my freebies included a Stay Perfect liquid eyeliner in black. Again, very usable, quite versatile. Most people use eyeliner, so if you get on with the felt tip style, because it is, or is it? I haven't actually opened it to see, and now it's a screw top and I'm thinking, no, it's not felt tip, is it? No, it's not. I'm lying. Well, it's one of these. So it screws into there, screws into the pot, and it's one of these kind of what I call a floppy tip. Oh dear. So that is very usable. and again in black, so that's suitable for everybody. We've got a Dramatic Lift for the Ultimate Wide Awake Look mascara, and this is also, I'm going to assume, in black, and yes it is, and you've got a lovely curved brush there, and again a bristle brush, which I like. I do not like these rubber things, these rubbery spiky things. I don't get on with them because the spikes are never long enough for the majority of the product to be stroked through the lash without clumping. That's the problem I have, so I've always stuck to a bristle brush, so I was really pleased that this is a bristly one as opposed to a spiky rubber thing. This is the freebie I am most excited about. Turn it over. Number 7, and it is Matte Lip Crayon, and the shade, it says on the box, I believe it is called something to do with raspberry wine, and I'm wearing it. I was so excited about this, I put it straight on. Now, I absolutely love the shade. It's a matte lip crayon. Now, in the past, I've got freebies from Number 7, and they have been like a sheen, like a shimmer crayon, and there's so much slip and glide with them that there's not actually a lot of colour transfer. So that's kind of annoyed me a little bit. That's not their fault, that suits some people, and that's fine as a product, but it's not what I like. So I like something with a good product transfer, colour transfer onto your lips, and this is it. So I'm in love with this, and I didn't even pay for it, so I'm well happy about that. And the 4th product, this is Number 7 Protect and Perfect Intense Advanced Serum. So obviously it's a tiny wee one, but good enough for a good few weeks use, and I intend to use this morning and night, and I'm a big fan of serums. Anything that you can put on after your cleansing, but before you're moisturising, is actually just going to benefit the skin and help your moisturiser out. I really find that I get less of a greasy shine throughout the day when I've used additional moisturiser helper outers like this. So I'm really excited to try that, and I will in a future video let you know how I get on with this one, because I've not used this one before. And was that it? That was my freebies. And I was so excited about that because all of the stuff that I was going in for, I was going to buy anyway. It's stuff I use anyway, and to get this stuff free in addition to that was fantastic. Now this is worth £26. So this, plus this and everything in it, I got 50 quid's worth for free. And it's actually more than 50 quid because I didn't pay for the pouch. So I was really, really chuffed with that. And the other thing I should say is that obviously with a Boots Advantage card, you often get the vouchers through the post, and I had some of those. So I had one that if you spend over £40, you get 400 points worth for free on your card. So that's 4 quid's worth on your card for free. So I got that. And then I had a voucher for if you spend £30 or over, you get 10% off. Now that's £30 and over on makeup and makeup accessories, so I'm thinking like brushes and stuff, but because I was spending that amount, I then got 10% off, so it cost me less to buy them all. The last and final product I'm going to show you. Now I have been really super excited about buying this. This is, what do you say, NYX? I call it NYX. Is it NYX? I don't know. I'm going to call it NYX. NYX lingerie, tomato. Who knows? This is something I've been anticipating for a little while because I have been really into the Kylie Jenner lip kits that have been going crazy over the internet, and I really wanted to get me some of that, but I wanted to look for more of a dupe product, something slightly cheaper, maybe a little bit more accessible to me, something that I can just pop into my local Boots and just grab, as opposed to, I think I would probably have to order the Kylie Jenner stuff on the internet, and I just couldn't be bothered, if I'm honest with you. So I went on Pinterest and I started looking for Kylie Jenner lip kit dupes, and this one came up time and time again. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to show you what this product is like on. Now I looked at a lot of colour swatches and samples and shades. That was samples and shades, you might not have heard me say there. And I decided that this one, which is called Corset, It looks really, really brown. It's actually not that brown when it goes on. But corset looked like it would be the best one for me. And I sampled a few on the back of my hand in the shop. And my mum and I both agreed that this is the more me kind of colour. So I'm taking this one off just to show you. And you're going to have to bear with me because I'm using my camera as a mirror and this might go a little bit messy. Now, considering this is the one that I paid for and I was most excited about, I'm just going to show you how it goes on. So on the back of my hand, actually, yeah, it does still look pretty brown, but that's okay. I wanted it. That's what I wanted. I love that kind of matte nude look. So that's how it is on the back of my hand. You can see it's a good colour transfer. It's actually quite strong in its pigment. And then I tried it on. I was a little bit self-conscious because I had my mum sitting next to me. She's not a makeup wearer, and sometimes even at the grand old age of 32 I do feel like a bit of a tit putting makeup on in front of other people. So anyway, I was putting this on and I was like, what is this? It was like tar. So I'm going to put it on now and I'm going to show you. Oh God. Now obviously my lips are a little bit pink from the last colour I was wearing, so right, top up, get a little bit more juice out of the tube. I have decided that after my girls have gone to bed, oh, went over the edge there. Oops. After my girls go to bed is the best time to do my videos because it's the only time that I'm not interrupted. So all of them will now be set in the evening, probably, and so I have to just deal with the lighting issue. I'm just putting this on so cat-handed. This is not how I normally do it. Okay, just there we go, that's got it. Now, looking at me there, I looked at myself and I was like, flipping heck, this looks almost green. It's kind of, I was really shocked with the colour. Against my face, like this is not a colour I would normally wear. I was like, wow, it is really, really brown. And of course I couldn't test the product in the store because the tester of this shade had gone. All the others were there, but this one was not there. So all I could do was put it on the back of my hand and hope. So I think we'll all agree that this colour is not quite me. It's a little bit like mud. And then I went like this. And my mouth stuck together. Look, watch this. Can you see how sticky that is? And it's a little bit peely. It's tacky. So it's not completely matte. It's not like this matte crayon that is really smooth. It's matte, but it's still got a bit of moisture to it. You don't feel parched. With this, I feel parched. Okay, I really want to love it because it was so eagerly anticipated by me that I'm just really disappointed because putting it on, I was shocked by the colour, which is fine. It's going to suit some people. It just doesn't suit me. Okay, I've got to take that one on the chin. But I don't like the tackiness because every time I try and talk or I go like that, I'm going to have to wait a few seconds for my lips to part before I can carry on talking. And the other thing is, I don't like how it doesn't define my lip line as much as I like it to be defined. So I then got out my lip liner, my new lip liner, and I started to try and line my lips to give them a little bit more definition. And do you know what happened? Considering this is a new product, there is so much drag to this lip tar, I'm going to call it, that it chipped the end off of my brand new lip liner and I lost a little chunk of lip liner. There's so much drag to trying to put this on. The lip liner kind of hops and scuffs across your lip and it just chipped off. So I've lost a chunk of my new lip liner, which I was a bit annoyed about. So there's so little slip and glide to this product, and it's so tacky and draggy that I can't even really line my lips. So I will not be defeated. I'm going to come up with a solution, and it might be to line my lips first, or it might be to put something, maybe a clear balm or something over the top of this, but I'm going to play around with it, and in a future video I'll let you know how I get on, because I absolutely hate that I've parted with my money and I now feel like I'm not going to get any use out of this, and of course I can't return it. So I'm going to come up with something and I'm going to make it work. And the more I look at this, I think, could I live with this colour? It's okay. I'll maybe wear it around the house and see how I feel. But I'll let you know. So watch this space. And in a future video, if I have a success with it, then I will surely share my tips. So that was that. My beauty haul, of all the freebies I got, I paid for less than what I got for free, which I was really, really pleased with. So I think it's definitely worth popping down to Boots at the moment, and in fact any cosmetic store, because I think everybody's got the same idea. They are all just doing offers and points and bonus gifts. So the idea of treating yourself while you're treating others is a big thing out there at the moment for the festive season. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it's been helpful in some way, and at the very least I hope it's shown you what you can get for free if you are buying some things that you would normally buy anyway. It's great. I've had a suggestion under one of my videos recently, so thank you to the lovely lady who put that comment under there. I am definitely going to be doing a video for you in the next week or so about how to do your makeup to make it last and the order in which to do it. So that is coming. So thank you very much for that comment. I'm quite open to suggestions, and if I can do them in the future then I will do. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe to my channel and you'll get all of my videos in the future. I hope this has helped. I hope you've enjoyed. Take care and I'll see you next time.